How y'all doing? This your 54-year-old grandmother raising my teenage and toddler granddaughters. I'm just sitting here thinking, how y'all doing? How y'all feel about the government shutdown? Just want to see how y'all feel about it. I know how I feel about it. If y'all come in, please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, hopefully we can talk about it today. Get y'all opinion about it. I express some of my opinion about it. So this is basically what this live will be about. So if you want to chime in and join in, also I can see super chats and super stickers on my live. All will be appreciated. Everything helps. I'm constantly trying to go to my channel. It's a man cutting the grass, so if y'all hearing me, ignore it. Y'all make sure y'all please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm your 54-year-old grandmother raising a teenager and toddler. I picked my granddaughter up from school earlier, and now I'm just out here trying to gather my thoughts. And yeah, just want to see how y'all feel about the government shutdown. It's a man cutting the grass, and I thought people stopped cutting grass in November, but I guess they go on to just keep cutting it. I know back in the day when about October the 30th, well, October the 20th, people stopped cutting grass, but they still cutting grass out here, making all the noise. But yeah, when y'all come in, so please consider giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. The girls are in the house right now. I just took them to the store to get them a snack. So while they in the house, I'm just sitting out here and try to gather my thoughts. I have to do that often. Like I said, I've raised my kids, and we never know what'll happen in life, and life can change. And now I'm raising my granddaughters, a teenager and a toddler. But like I said, y'all give me a thumbs up if you can when you come in. If you haven't subscribed, maybe a lot of you guys can relate. Maybe you a male that's taking care of your grandchildren, raising your grandkids. You could be a female that's raising your grandchildren. So, I know a lot of people is probably not going to relate to my channel, but I know a lot of people will. Hi, how you doing? I know a lot of people might be raising their grandchildren, and I can probably give some positive feedback to some people, the people out in the world that has to do the things that I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm just out here gathering my thoughts. I want to see how y'all feel about the government shutdown. I know how I feel about it. Like I said, I'm raising two granddaughters, one 15 and one 2, a teenager and a toddler, and I know how I feel about it. So I know it's not a good thing. I'm doing okay, just a little okay. But this government shutdown, y'all. I'm just really thinking about that, and it don't affect it. It's affecting a lot of people. So I don't know how y'all feel about it. A lot of people have negative views on it, but I know how I feel about it. But a lot of people do have negative views on it. I'm sitting outside, somebody cutting the grass out here, and I'm just want to come on here, try to vent a little bit. Cause do y'all think they're gonna end up giving the food stamps? Yes for thumbs up, no for thumbs down. Do y'all think they just leading people on? Because I know I watched the ladies live the other day. Well, I think a short video she had put out, and she was saying that they said that they made another decision November the 30th, and they were going to start giving people half. First, they said they was going to give out the EBT stamps. Then they said they changed their mind, and they were going to just get half of them out. And now they saying that tomorrow they will be released. That's the feedback that the new update. That's what the lady said on her. I watched her channel, and she said a new update is they're going to start giving them out tomorrow. So I'm trying to see, how people feel about it. Like I said, I'm raising my two teenager granddaughters. I raise my kids. My kids are grown. But I'm raising my granddaughters, and, it's affecting a lot of people in the world. It's not only affecting households. I think it's affecting farmers. It's affecting the grocery stores. No one is really buying the food if, because I'm thinking EBT and stamps, when people grocery shop, I think that take at least 60% of items out of the store. I'm thinking that this is gonna really affect stores with their sales and everything. I mean, that's my opinion about it. Hello, hello, how you doing? Y'all please hit the thumbs up for your hand for Mama. This is Handful Mama's house. But that's the name of my channel. But I am your 54-year-old grandmother raising my teenage and toddler granddaughters. Um, but yeah, I just had to come out here and kind of clear my head. Because, like I said, I don't know if that's the truth, if they will be releasing tomorrow. If they do, I know it's going to help a lot of people, because it's a lot of people live strictly off of fixed income. And they can't go out there and buy, groceries for the month. So if they getting just $150 to $400 in EBT stamps every month, that's helping them. And I know they were saying something about food banks. They said something about a food bank in my area, but they were saying first come, first serve. But the food bank is like 35 minutes, 40 minutes from where I live. So instead of me going and traveling 35 minutes to a food bank, I might as well save that $20 and just go buy food. I mean, do that make sense to y'all? The food bank that I could go get food from, it's about 35 to 38 minutes from where I live. If I'm going to put $22 to $25 in my vehicle to travel to get food, I might as well just spend the $25 and go to the grocery store 2 minutes up the road. So I'll be out of luck with the food bank, of course. And I know a lot of people might be in that situation. So how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel that it's true that stamps are not going to be released for another 6 months? I have heard 4 months, 6 months. They're saying they're going to be late for November. Do y'all think they're going to be released at all for November? If you think they're going to be released, put a thumbs up. In my opinion, I'm not sure. It's kind of iffy because it's been so many outlets, so many news outlets. A lot of people saying this, a lot of people saying that. It's all over TikTok. It's all over YouTube. In my opinion, today is the 4th. And it don't seem like too many people worried about it, in my opinion. I mean, because nobody's falling out. The hospitals are not full. I believe people will have to actually start going around here and falling out from malnourishment and stuff like that before something is really done about it. Because, like I said, it's not a real big topic now. It was a real big topic probably around about 3 weeks ago to a month ago, when people were saying it, and I didn't know if it was true or not. But that's the thing. It seemed like it's dying down. It seemed like no one is really worried about the government shutdown. I'm talking about, you would see this everywhere on TikTok, YouTube, probably Instagram, news outlets. They're talking about it, but it's not like it's just blowed up like it was a couple weeks ago leading up to November. It just don't seem like people are really, all excited about it anymore. Because I know the people in my local town, you don't hear nobody talking about it. You don't hear nobody concerned about it. Usually if you go to the grocery store or something like that, you will hear people discussing it or something like that. But you don't hear nobody discussing it. You don't hear nobody giving their feedback about what's really going on. And I just wanted to come on and see, it's somebody out here cutting the grass. I just wanted to come on and see what y'all feel about it. Are any of y'all affected from the government shutdown? If you are affected from the government shutdown, just put a thumbs up in the chat if you're affected by it. But yeah, it's just, a lot of people, it's gonna affect a lot of households. I don't know where it was, but I heard on the radio that this man that owns some properties, he's not gonna charge rent from his people for 4 months, and they don't have to pay a water bill. So I'm guessing their water is connected with their rent, and yeah, they don't have to pay anything for 4 months, and that's really nice of him to do that, where they don't have to pay anything for 4 months, and they can go buy groceries. So that's really sweet of that guy that's doing it. That's really nice. I just wish I was in a situation where someone cared about me like that. If I couldn't pay for groceries, they'll hold off my rent or tell me I don't have to pay my water bill. In my local town, they're not offering anything. Like I said, it's not a big deal where I live at. No one's talking about it. I do live in an area where it's a smaller population, but you don't hear anybody talking about it. You if you even go to like Department of Human Service or your local school or a grocery store, you will hear somebody talking about it. It's just quiet, quiet. And I think that's how it is on, everything, like all the social media. People not really discussing it like they was leading up to November. I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I'm like, a lot of people are saying they have food pantries and stuff, but like I said, my food pantry, they're offering first come, first serve, but it don't make sense for me to drive to that food pantry. It's 35 to 40 minutes from me. I'll have to spend $25 worth of gas to go get the food. So I might as well just go to the grocery store and buy a couple packs of meat, potatoes, stuff like that. But yeah, y'all weigh in and let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know if you have any family members. I also saw where this one guy said he was gonna take thousands of dollars from his bank account, I guess, for his family, and he said he was gonna buy 3 of his family members food. So I guess his family members are affected from the government shutdown. But I read this on TikTok or YouTube or something. But he said he was going to take about some thousands of dollars, and he was going to buy 3 of his family members. He was going to fill their house up with food. So that's his own personal family. But a lot of people is affected by this. That's why I said a lot of people is living on. I saw one person say they live on $1,100 a month, and there's no way they can buy food. And so, this is something really serious. And like I said, it's not a big topic where I live. You don't have people like lined up at the school saying they're giving away canned goods. You don't hear nobody talking about at the Chamber of Commerce. You don't hear anybody talking about we're going to have this November 15th, families in need. No one, not where I live. So that's why I say, is this still a big topic? They said that we're going to be released tomorrow. So I don't know. Is this just a rumor? I'm pretty sure it will help plenty of families if it is released. Because like I said, usually this time of month, if you go on Walmart, you can't even go in there. It don't be no food or anything around about the 3rd to the 10th. Oh, they taking that, all the meat and all that stuff is going to be low. But everything is, I went in the store yesterday and I told my granddaughter, I said, all this meat stocked up. I said, you know why the meat stocked up, right? Because the government shut down. I mean, all the meat. If y'all can relate, I don't know how it's looking in y'all grocery stores, but in my grocery store, all the snack aisles, all the chip aisles, all the juice aisles, even the water stocked up in Walmart. All the meats, canned goods, I'm talking about stocked up. No one is buying the stuff. And like I said, it's the government shutdown is going to affect more than the families that's receiving EBT and food stamps. Because the stores is not in my opinion, they're not making the sales that they used to sell. Because I know by people getting EBT and food stamps, well, it's the same thing. Some people call it SNAP, EBT, food stamp. I know 50 to 60% that goes out of that store monthly is from EBT, SNAP, food stamp benefits. I know that's 60% of the sales. So Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Walmart, Target sell food items, Sam's. I'm knowing the sales gotta be down, y'all. So y'all comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this government shutdown. Is it affecting your family? Um, are y'all seeing the same stuff I'm seeing, like all the stores and stuff? Um, full of food. Are y'all witnessing that as well? Y'all, let me move because this man trying to blow this grass out the way, and he really getting on my nerve. He's really getting on my nerve. I wish he gonna get done cutting the grass. It's a man out here cutting the grass. Like I said, I thought they were done cutting grass. Usually people stop cutting grass in the end of October. This man still over here messing with the grass, making noise. He's still messing with the grass. And it's like finna be dark and he over here cutting grass. And it's November 4th. But I guess this gonna be the last cut. I hope so, because you don't want to hear no lawnmower at no almost dark. But yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to move. Cause when people break your window from cutting grass, I had my window broke before from somebody cutting grass. I was on my way to work and they had like they didn't even know they had did it. And I sat up here and got they did end up paying for it, but I'm talking about I'm driving and he was cutting the grass and hit my knocked out my front window. I was on my way to work, probably around about 500 to 700 feet from my job, going up a hill, and he sat up there, and the guy that was cutting the grass, he popped my window out while I was driving. I could have been hurt. That was back probably like 20 years ago, but I was just relating it to the guy here cutting grass. But anyway, y'all, let me see what somebody said. The spores are reaching. Okay. But anyway, next time probably gonna have to get my mod in here. I do have a mod. But anyway, but yeah, y'all comment down below. Y'all subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I also have super chat and super sticker. I also have a membership. Anyone that's serious and would like to, y'all can even tap the hearts. Tap the hearts. That will help me out. Yeah, I'm trying, like I said, I'm 54 years old, raising my granddaughters. And I'm just out here. Sometimes you have to just have a little peace of mind. And I'm just out here sitting before it get pitch dark. And I just want to see how y'all felt about the government shutdown. What do y'all think is gonna happen? I mean, are y'all affected by it? What y'all think gonna happen within the next week or so? Do y'all think they gonna give them like they said for tomorrow? Do y'all think they gonna release the EBT tomorrow? Because they said they're gonna. Well, I heard it through the grapevine that they was gonna release them tomorrow. So what do y'all think? Y'all comment down below. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think it's just still a rumor? Do y'all think it's not gonna happen? Do y'all think we're gonna see a difference and people will get snapping EBT before Thanksgiving? Or do you think they gonna say what they said I heard it through the grapevine about a week ago. They said if they are delayed for November, you will receive, back EBT if you don't get them for November. Just say if they release them in January, you'll still get your November and I guess possibly your December. But yeah, I just want to come in and let everybody know my opinion. It was a government shutdown about back in, I'm thinking 2017 or 18, I'm not sure. But I don't think it had a big effect like it is now. I don't think they, when the government shut down, no one that was available to receive the EBT. But I'm just flabbergasted because I didn't even know this was going to happen, but it happened. I started hearing about it weeks ago, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna be true. But they have been saying it since probably like the 1st of October. I started hearing people talking about it on TikTok and some of the other social media outlets, but I really wasn't focused on it. But yeah, since it's real, I've been looking at a lot of content creators. They've been talking about it, and then when they'll do a short form video or a video, I'll try to chime in as well to see what they talking about. Because I know one lady, she had like she's not like a news channel like, but she always have, her content is not based around like what's going on in the world, but she will give an update when she hear it. So I've been trying to look at her channel to try to get like an update to try to see, just what they saying, because you got to think about it. Some of your family members, you might have to help them, because everybody have family members that's 70 and 75 years old that can't go out here and buy food. I mean, they're strictly living off what they get on Social Security or something like that, or some type of spouse's benefit or something like that. And that might not be no more than $1,200 to $1,500 a month. So they can't go out there. They, like I said, usually if you get that, you probably won't give it like no more than $300 to $400 SNAP benefits if you do receive it. But that $300 or $400 will help you buy your groceries for the month. Because some people, they might be senior citizens and live in like those senior citizen, like, homes that help them like with their rent, their water, and then because they on low income. And then a lot of those people will probably get anywhere, like I said, to $150 to $300 worth of EBT. And I'm pretty sure that helped them go buy their little groceries. I'm the type of person, I came from the old school. Anything helps. I don't care. I know back in the day when I was probably around about 20 some years old, and I just had my one daughter, they gave me $26 worth of stamps. $26 worth of stamps. And they said I only could get that because I made too much. And they wanted me to leave my job, which was hours away, to come to an appointment for $26. I'm like, ain't no way. I missed that appointment, and they just took that little $26, because there's no way I'm going to miss work making $75 to $80 a day back then. This is probably around about 25 years ago or 27 years ago, to drive an hour out and then go back to work for $26 worth of stamps. I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. Oh, yeah. How you doing, Lucille? Who else in here? Laura, hello. How y'all doing on this Tuesday? Y'all, I'm just out here just trying to just clearing my head. Y'all thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you will. I hope y'all been watching my shorts. Please subscribe. I'm your 54-year-old grandmother. I'm raising my teenage and toddler granddaughters. They in there right now. I just took them to the store to like get a couple snacks. I'm probably gonna go in here tonight. Our dinner is going to be rotel, and then I got some of those smoked sausage. I'm gonna chop those up. Well, I'm probably just gonna cook a couple of those on the side, and then just they gonna have some rotel with some ground turkey in it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do tonight. And they gonna have tortilla chips with it, and probably like that's what I forgot to get from the store, water. So I'm probably gonna have to go back out before it get too late to get some water. But yeah, I'm just out here clearing my thoughts. It's almost dark here. The man was out here cutting the grass. I was trying to wait till he got done. He was out here cutting the grass out here. Hopefully this the last cut. I don't want to hear no lawnmower no November. Only thing I want to just try to celebrate, and when it get cold and like 39 and 40 degrees, you would just want to be comfortable. You want to be inside your house watching your favorite TV show. You don't want to hear no lawnmower in no November 15th, November the 20th. I thought people had stopped cutting grass by now. But he's out here cutting grass. I hope that's the last cut, y'all. I really hope that's the last cut. Because I don't want to hear that. I was shocked that he was out here cutting the grass. But yeah, I'm probably going to get off of here. But like I said, y'all can subscribe to the channel. The people that's in here, y'all can give me a thumbs up. You can follow my journey, me raising my granddaughters, my teenage and toddler granddaughter. Follow our journey. I didn't get to vlog a lot this week because I had a lot going on. I want to go in Walmart. I'm gonna try to go in there tomorrow. Me and the girls. If I don't go in there with them, I'm probably just gonna probably be with my toddler while my teenagers at school. But I'm gonna try to get in there early before the store get crowded. I want to try to go and get them some more sweaters. I got about maybe $25. Walmart sometimes have nice sweaters for like the toddler. You can get a nice sweater for probably like $9 or $10. And then I'm gonna try to see if I can get my teenager, if she want a hoodie. She like hoodies. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get my teenager granddaughter a hoodie for at least about $15. So if I can get the taller something for about 9 or 10, and then smaller sizes are a little cheaper. Just a sweater, cause now it still be like 65 here in the daytime, and then she can have on a little sweater before it get real cold, before she have to get in the coat. And then my teenager granddaughter, I'm gonna try to go ahead and get her like a hoodie or something out of Walmart. I went up in there like last week. They had the hoodies for like, they're not the one with the graphics on it, of course, but just a plain black hoodie, blue hoodie. You can get those for like 12, $13. And that's what she like, a lot of hoodies. But I'm gonna have to get her out of there because I think we're gonna have a cold winter. And I just don't want her to just be wearing hoodies all the time. And she be constantly sniffling and sneezing. Y'all give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up, please. But yeah, I'm going to sit out here for probably about another 5 minutes. And then I think I'm going to have to bounce back to the store. I'm going to go in there and grab me a sweater because it done got a little cold out here. We just came from the store, me and the girls, and I forgot to get water. Yeah, I forgot to get water. I didn't stand there long because my hair ain't done. When I go in the store and stuff, I like to look decent. So I just kind of like in and out. They got a snack, and that was it. Got a snack, came on out. But yeah, y'all just comment down below if you will. If you watch this later and watch the replay, just come in and tell me, have you been affected by the government shutdown? Do you have family members? Do you have a grandmother or grandfather? Because a lot of our elders, they live on just one fixed income. And I know it would be impossible for a lot of them to travel to pantries, stand in a long line in your vehicle waiting at a pantry. Because I know they said the pantry that's about 35 minutes from me, they said the line can get long and first come, first serve. So if you get there late, you're going to probably be in car number 40. And, that's a long time. And I'm not trying to knock it, but, it seems like it should be better resources where people that's old don't have to wait in an hour line and still don't get the best of food from the pantry. It should be better methods. I think this probably should have been rethought because, a lot of people going to hold a pride. They're going to have pride. They're not going to go to no food pantry. They're not going to ask for help. And you got to think of those people because a lot of people, they're not going to ask for help. And we don't know what the older people are going to be, how this is going to affect them. They be up in the house, halfway starving because, a lot of them probably can't even get out. So was that something? What is y'all opinion on that? Do y'all think that this was done accordingly with the shutdown where no one was, considering you have older people and stuff that can't even get out? And a lot of older people don't trust people with their little extra money. Just say a lot of older people, that is on a fixed income and they weren't getting but $75 to $100 a month in food stamps. Okay, if they got their last 100, y'all know them older people kind of stubborn. They ain't finna let nobody go to the store with their last $100 bill. Y'all know that. They gonna be like, well, I'm good, and probably ain't got nothing but a can of beans and some crackers in the refrigerator. Old people stubborn. They ain't gonna let you go to the store with their last $100 bill. They gonna be trying to want to go to the store themselves. But a lot of people, older people, can't get out. And then, I think EBT SNAP is a little different from cash because, they might let their nurse, some old people have nurses, they might tell their nurse, make a list out and tell them to get this from the store. But them old people, they gonna have that $100 bill in that sock, baby. They ain't finna let you they ain't finna let you get their last $100 bill to go buy food. So I think that should have been a consideration too, because a lot of older people can't get out. They might be homebound. They might be, have something going on with their health really serious, where they can't go walk to the store, like they can't walk in the store. So, I just hope a lot of older people are doing well out there. I hope they're getting the stuff they need. I hope their family is taking care of them through the government shutdown. And I hope their family is making sure that they are stocked up on food, and try to just tell them to remain calm. Because like I said, I saw on social media where a lot of families are stepping up with their own family. Like I said, this one man, he posted, I don't know, I was watching on somebody's channel, but he posted that he was going to take money from his own bank account, thousands, and was going to help two or three of his family members. And I guess those family members was getting EBT or SNAP benefits, food stamps. But he said he was going to take money out of his own account and help his family buy groceries. So that's really nice. That's really sweet. Only thing I can say is we just got to come together, because we don't know when the government is going to open back up. I don't understand what's going on. And, I haven't really dug deep to see why it's shut down. I've been reading stuff here and there. How y'all doing? 67. The world of Jurassic. Are you 67 years old? But yeah, if this affecting y'all can put a thumbs up in the chat if y'all know family members. Because I know several people that it's affecting, and I know several people that don't even receive SNAP benefits. But I know a lot of people is affected that I know that have children, and they are being affected from this. Because just imagine the people that should have got their EBT on yesterday. Hello, how you doing? Y'all give me a thumbs up, please. It's going okay. I'm just sitting out here. It's about to be dark in probably 15 minutes. I hope your day is going well. What's your name? Shalelle. I hope I pronounced that right, but I hope your day is going well. I'm just out here, just thinking about this government shutdown, and just try to see what people's opinions are. I don't go live a lot, but I just thought I would come out here and go live and just see how people feel about this. I know it's not going to affect a lot of people, but I'm pretty sure it's affecting so many people in the world. So I just came on and thought I'd talk about it a little bit and just try to see, have y'all heard any updates? I did hear an update from another source, and they said that they were going to release EBT on tomorrow. They said they were going to release EBT on tomorrow. Please give me a thumbs up if you're in the chat. If you have a heart and you're genuine, please give me a thumbs up. Also, y'all can tap where heart at. That will hit, the hearts will come to me. Also, if you would like to do a super chat or a super sticker, anything will be helpful. Even if you subscribe today, I will be appreciative of your subscribing. I have a lot of good content on my channel where I take you guys around on my journey. I'm 54. I'm raising my granddaughters. I'm raising my teenage and toddler granddaughters. And I take you guys on the journey of me. I've raised my kids. They're grown. And now I'm raising my granddaughters. So I take you guys along on my daily activities and daily errands, and what I'm doing to take care of my granddaughter. So if you want to follow the journey, you can subscribe now. You can consider taking out my membership. I never really talk about my membership a lot, but if you would like to take it out, it comes out once a month. It'll just help me, because right now I don't receive anything from YouTube. I don't receive any earnings from YouTube. You have to have so much that you earn monthly, and I think you have to have $100 or more before you can get money from YouTube. And I'm trying to get members. My membership is a little over $3. It only comes out once a month. And, I'm just trying to get membership. I'm trying to get super chats, super stickers when I come on live. and to get my channel growing, and just want to have some members. If you are a member, you will get special videos that my other subscribers wouldn't see, but you'll get special videos of some things I will show on me and my granddaughter's journey. I might dig deep, and me and the girls might have a story time. Me and the girls, I might show me and the girls on a live cooking. You'll get to actually see the girls, and because I don't show them a lot, because sometimes people are really cruel. So I don't show my granddaughters a lot. I don't show them a lot because, like I said, sometimes it's getting dark here. Y'all can tell. Sometimes people are really cruel. So I do show them. They'll talk. I tell them to say hello, good morning, stuff like that. But I want to start showing them more in the future on my channel. I want to start showing them more in the future. But if you're a membership, you will get special perks. You'll get special perks. I'll tell you more about myself, about my granddaughters. I'll let you guys in more of like what we're doing. Morning routine, night routine, evening routine. Like right now, I'm finna go in here and I'm finna get the girls fed. And then they're probably going to watch a little TV, get a little snack, brush their teeth, bed, And then I'll just, kind of share their favorite things they like to do, their favorite characters. Kids always want their favorite pajama set, or they want their favorite bedroom set. So I'll just share a lot of that stuff with you guys if you are members. And this is a journey of me raising my granddaughters. But I think my content is somewhat interesting. I take you guys. I'm always in the stores showing you guys a lot of stuff that I do, and a lot of stuff personal things that I do. But I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. Y'all have a safe and blessed Tuesday. I just want to see how y'all felt about everything. And if you watch this on the replay, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll look forward to you guys going on the journey with me. See you later. Y'all have a safe, blessed, and kind night.